Hello and welcome to yet another video, and in this video I'll be unboxing this camera bag right here. It's the Lowepro ProTactic 450 Mark II, and well, either Mark II or version 2, I'm actually not sure. It's still unreal to me that I'm actually getting a camera backpack because I'm usually a shoulder camera bag kind of person, or like messenger style camera bag, depending on how you call it, because in my opinion it's more efficient, it's more practical and faster. But my gear have gotten to the point where, and I think also my age have gotten to the point where I really need a backpack to really balance out the weight, and also given the time that I do shoot some photo shoots, I really need a backpack to really balance out the weight and, you know, just help my back ache a little bit. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the 450 Mark II or version 2, depending on how you call it, this camera bag is about 150 euros or 152 euros on normal occasions on Amazon, but you can also get like a lightning deal on Amazon as well, and that's usually going to be a lot cheaper. And but yeah, the normal price on Amazon is around 150 euros. Okay. Oh, the tape got onto the actual bag. Okay, I may have just ripped the bag, the plastic bag. Whoa. Okay, so this is definitely much bigger than I thought it would be. It's such a massive bag. But in the same time, it's not bigger than this camera bag right here. I started using this bag like quite a few weeks ago. I still don't really like it. I bought it quite a while ago actually, because I thought it was like that camera bag that doesn't scream camera bag. But this bag proved to be a really impractical bag to have, and for the size, it doesn't fit as much gear as I wanted to. And just a tiny bit bigger. This is actually a really nice sturdy bag that you can really feel. It's built and scream camera bag, but in the same time it's also not really a good looking bag in my opinion. But it's like, I bought it for its function, so it should be able to fit my notebook, well, laptop, the 15-inch MacBook Pro, my 1DX series cameras, also like the 5D with the battery grip, the EOS R with a battery grip, things like that. Everything here is really snug fit. Oh, there's a pouch included. Now that I wasn't aware of. And in here, there is... Oh, this is for your tripod accessories if you want to hang your tripod or things like that, and more pouches as well. So this is actually pretty good. This seems like a lens pouch, but I don't know. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but it really does seems like a lens pouch that you can put like smaller lenses in there. Well, if you're using a mirrorless system, it's not really a small lens, it's like a normal size lens, but if you're using DSLR, then it's like a small lens. So yeah. But this is what I like. I really love this size here, because it's gonna be fitting my 1DX camera in there as well, or sometimes the EOS R with a grip, and it's just nice and tall enough. And whoops, okay, so the plastic string came out very easily. There was only like a plastic cable band holding it, so it's okay. And flipping this is like the selling feature for me. It's actually why I bought it, which is being able to access the gear, like the entire gear, from the back of the bag, like so. I don't know if you can see it well because I don't have a monitor facing me, but yeah, this is where the 15-inch MacBook Pro would go. Yeah. I think the MacBook Pro will be a really tight fit in here, just from the size of it. Because on here it says also for 15-inch MacBook Pro, but you can really put in a 16-inch MacBook Pro very comfortably in there as well, together with some other thin photography books or so. or other documents that you may have. And they're a bit more generous with giving you like the inserts in here, which is what I like, and different types of inserts that I wasn't really aware of from watching a lot of reviews. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to use this bag. Again, it's not like a pretty bag. This bag it screams a camera bag to me, and it's definitely not stealthy at all if you want to hide the fact that you have a camera bag. And also, it's bloody heavy compared to many other camera bags out there. And yeah, it's mainly just to function what I bought it for, which is to hold all of my professional gear in one bag. Because, I mean, it's really getting harder and harder to find camera bags that would fit like this size of camera into the camera bag. So yeah, and I really need a nice reliable camera bag that would take it. And now I'm actually doing more and more portraits, and I have to travel more, so having a nice all-in-one bag or backpack is also gonna be really, really good. And believe it or not, I use my 1DX a lot for street photography nowadays. It's somewhat really satisfying. It's my favorite Canon color science out of any Canon cameras I've really tried, including the R6, R5. Yes, the dynamic range, everything on those cameras is perfect. I would love to have those cameras, but in terms of just the color science, I love the 1DX, the 5D Mark III the most, better than my EOS R, 5D Mark IV, things like that. But that's a very personal thing. So now I'm actually kind of just carrying this camera around casually for street photography, things like that, even though it screams camera. Like, oh, professional photographer around, blah blah blah, or journalist. Which is weird, actually. Not the part where people would misjudge me for being a journalist carrying this camera, but it's just that here in Northern Europe, street photography is still not that much accepted, and you're still treated like a weird photographer if you're street photography. Let me just go off track a little bit. Like, you know, like with a lot of protests happening here in Northern Europe, it's like if you're just doing street photography, people will just think like you're a journalist, and if they get a little bit heated, they'll just go like call you fake news and then start it like being violent or throw things at you, regardless of which side of the protests you are in. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, that's just a little experience I'm actually sharing. So yeah, this has been the unboxing. It's just really nice. Like usually when I see reviews like of different photographers reviewing this bag, it's usually they're beaten up. So it's nice to see that like how nice it actually looks from the inside when it's still brand new. I'm sure that it will be beaten up very soon because it's hitting summer now. It's June, and I will have to travel a lot in Europe for different projects. So it will get beaten up very soon. But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually working with this bag. Again, I'm not really a backpack kind of person, but this is also like, seems to be a nice compromise between a messenger bag and a proper camera backpack, because you do have these side access that I really like. I will be arranging these sometime. Definitely not anytime soon, but just sometime soon. Soon enough. Yeah. Just a lot of place to really add things on. Yeah. So, first impression, I really like it. Do I recommend it? If you definitely feel like, you know, carrying a lot of gear with you, or you have heavy gear that you really want to protect, doesn't need to be camera gear or any like amount of camera gear per se, but if you have like other accessories like your editing kit, your lighting kit as well, then you know this is going to be, in my opinion, really a solid camera bag to go for. And now that the price is around 150 euros, I think it's really no bargain. Of course you can wait for like lightning deals on Amazon until like it reaches 70 euros, 80 euros, 100 euros, things like that, which is going to be even cheaper. I'm aware that in some countries, like here in the Netherlands, it's actually very expensive. It's around between 180 euros to 200 euros. I have a German Amazon account and it's 150 euros there, so I just have it shipped here. So yeah, it's 3 euros extra for the shipping. so that's totally fine. Anyway, before this video gets too long, this has been the unboxing of this camera bag. First impression again, I really liked it a lot for what it is. I don't like the design, the actual appearance of it, but for the usability, seems to be really nice, like the functionality side of things. So yeah, definitely looking forward to put this through its paces and make a my thought video on it. If you need a free photography guidebook, it's linked down in the description below. It's absolutely for free. You don't need to submit your email address, nothing, just click and download. If you have any questions or recommendations, please leave them down below in the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, have fun shooting. Bye.